Hey everybody, Andrew here. Welcome to Living the Northern Life. Today I'm back out on the property and it's about 9:30 in the morning. The bugs are out, the sun is up. It's going to be a fairly warm one, but I'm going to be doing a bunch of odds and ends, so I don't know how fun this is going to be for me. I've got a bunch of things to learn, and I did bring a few things over here. I brought over 2 sheets of silverboard, and what I'm going to do, and my sawhorses, you can just see them tucked in the back over there. So this corner over here, I'm going to try to get this side done and this side done as well. So that way I know what the angles are. I've got 8 of these corners to make. Well, 4 corners, but 8 pieces. Each one of these pieces is almost a half a sheet, which I'm hoping isn't true. So what I want to do is to find out what my angles are. I do have a sketch up here I'm going to show you here. The bottom angle here is about 27 degrees, it's 26.6. And the other one is, I believe, 77. But there is going to be a weird corner, and that's coming right up here because the sheet is going to be on an angle, but I need to make it, you know, at a weird angle for the cut. I'm assuming it's also going to be 77. I could be wrong, but that's why I need to practice this. I'm going to get my measurements and cut out my first one here. Hopefully it goes smooth. Who knows? Thanks for joining along. If you're not a subscriber or following along, hit that subscribe button to follow along. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it sure means the world to us. And we are definitely going to learn some things on this video. Okay, so I've got my sawhorses set up. I put some 2x10s up here, and I got the first sheet on here. And boy, this is going to be interesting. When the sun hits this stuff, wow, does it throw a lot of heat. Woo, man. So it's cloudy right now. It might be a perfect day for this, so I need to get going. All right, so I just went and got myself a couple clamps and some 2x6s here so I can put a straight edge too. I'm just gonna get the straight edge now. Now normally the cutting edge here is 5 inches from here to there, but I'm on a bit of an angle, so I'm using 4 3/4 from this edge to this edge. I'm using this is terrible, I'm using a 23-degree bevel on this one. You can't really see it because the thing covers it over, so that's what I've got. I'm going to try to clamp this down. The issue is at the other end over here, I can't put a clamp on it. I can't get in far enough to clamp it. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down here as far as I can. I'm going to put a mark on here so that I know if it moves or not, and slide it down and then reclamp it. Well, let's give this a try. Well, that works really good, but I'm a little dusty now. All right, so hopefully this is gonna work out well. Let's keep going. Okay, so I got to take a measurement from here down to here somewhere. I think it's 2'2". Of course, these are 48 inches, so 2'2" is just a little bit wider. But I'm hoping that this sharp angle gives me enough space here to get this done. So this length is 2'2" and 13 16ths, and then back 4 inches from where this is where the angle is going to be. I don't know if my saw can cut that, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so I just got a bunch of fun stuff here at 45 degrees. I'm gonna try to make myself a jig. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I need to get that cut in one shot. I don't think that the blade here is long enough to go through the whole thing. So I've got a utility knife over here and I'm gonna give that a try. So if I do it this way, I'm only gonna get one piece per, like one section per cut. It's actually an inch too short. I don't want that. So I think what I'm gonna do is rip this down on this line here, and then it'll be the same line over here. And it'll just be square. I might fill it in with some spray foam or gravel, but I'm not gonna waste a sheet per angle. That's a waste of money. All right, so I'm just gonna rip this board in half, see where it gets. And yeah, I wish I could have that angle, but it is what it is. So this turned out pretty good. I think actually what I was supposed to do is that this 77 degree corner on the small one was supposed to be cut in half. So that would be what, 38.5 degrees. The other angle is okay. It seems to be joining up just fine. So let's see what else we can get done. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm taking a measurement of 20 inches in, which is actually the measurement on the bottom. But it's going to be a straight cut basically here because it's going to be on an angle. So what I'm doing then is I take my template and I wedge it up. Right, get it kind of set so that it's right at the right angle. This is level. Now I'll take my plywood. I'll show you a picture of this in a minute, but I'm putting an outside line where it's going to be when it slides down. Put a mark, put a mark. So I have this so that the outside edge of the plywood is where it would be if this was a longer piece. I put my marks and then I lay this down a specific way. I keep the corner matched up. Now I go back to the other side. I line those 2 points up. I draw a pencil line. And then I just use my skill saw at the 23 degree angle that I was using on this edge here. And so far it's been working out perfect. And I've been using this leftover piece to finish off the corner. Yeah, totally forgot to press record on that. So what I've been doing is I've been putting my pencil line in this big thick line here. Right, so it goes like that. I put that in between the pencil lines and it cuts a little bit to the right of the line, but it's exactly what I need. And when I fold this piece over, I get a nice perfect joint. So I'm not wasting this piece, and it's working out very well. I'm putting my straight edge at 4 3/4 inches out, and my bevel is at 23 degrees, but don't do my angles unless you're doing exactly the same. We're not professionals. This is how we're doing ours. So, you know, this is an example of how we're doing it. Maybe you want to do yours differently and mine doesn't work for you. I just really wanted to show what we were doing. Next, I cut this panel right in half. I flip this panel over and then measure in 1.25 inches. Draw my pencil line. Then I come up 1 inch. This board that I'm using is actually 1 inch thick. Makes my life real easy and simple. I push down and pull in at the same time. Pull out just a little bit. Use my utility knife to match up this bottom line with the top line. And it's easy to cut. Sometimes it comes off the line and that's okay. Having a sharp blade helps out. That's it. We'll just repeat this process over and over again now. All right guys, so I got all the edge pieces done. I even got a couple extras to fill in these 4-foot sections that are missing. They're not quite 4 feet, so one piece is going to do all these sections. And then I just need to take my 4x8 sheets and fill this in. We'll be taping all these joints, but that'll be in the next episode. Boy, I think that we made some good progress today. All right guys, well, I think that we did pretty good today. I'm pretty happy. It's about to start to rain here. And I'm gonna, in the next episode here, I'm gonna finish off all of the styrofoam here in the middle and tape that all up. And if I have time, I will install the 2x10s and maybe even cut a few more panels here for the outside and get that all up. Still got a couple days left of holidays here. We are amateurs here, so what you're seeing is kind of for your entertainment. I haven't seen anybody really show you how to cut all this stuff up, so I thought I would take a moment and do all that, show you kind of what we're working on. I'm a little disappointed with the engineered drawing, because what I would have done is right in the base here, I would have put more insulation in here. It just didn't have it in the drawing, so I didn't think that I could go ahead and do that. But I see in all the engineered drawings that the company made for me, they have this stuff all over the place. And so, you know, I should have asked a few more questions before doing this, but I didn't. So unfortunately, that's my mistake. Hopefully it won't impact the slab too much for that break in the cold barrier, but hey, it is what it is, right? All right, guys, leave your comments down below. If you're not a subscriber or following along, hit that subscribe button to follow along. It doesn't cost you a thing, and it sure means the world to us. And until the next one, keep living the Northern life. Thanks for watching Living the Northern Life. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and our website. Remember to click subscribe, click that bell notification, and give us a thumbs up for the videos you like.